listening. In the lane, snow is glistening. The beautiful sight, and pizza made.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Today I thought I'd do a different setup and I tried to make it more Christmassy feeling. I'll try and put some more fun decor up here so it looks more Christmassy. Today I'm just going to be doing a makeup look, and it's going to be like an illuminating, highlighted, pinky blushy kind of natural look, and I think this will be great even for Christmas and just to bring out all your features and just to make your face look really lovely and glowy. So let's just get started. So I'm going to be starting off with my Revlon Color Stay foundation, and I think this is great to give yourself a really nice thin layer base, because if you just use a little bit then it will go on and it will feel like a BB cream. So I'm just going to be putting a thin layer of that on with my damp beauty blender, and don't mind how dirty it is, I need to wash this. So I'm just putting thin layer on and just dabbing this round. And the good thing is about using a damp beauty blender is it picks up all the excess foundation, so it makes it look even more natural. And if you're not comfortable with a light coverage, you can just build it up as much as you want, but I think that if you just put on a thin layer, then it will make the look more natural and your actual skin can shine through and just make it seem more like it's your own skin than there's makeup plastered on your face. Over the past few weeks I've really warmed up to this foundation and I'm liking it even more and more, and I'm using it mostly on a daily basis, and it's great for combination to oily skin. So if you haven't seen my review, I'll put it in the down bar, but I feel like I've become more attached to this foundation than I did when I first used it, and I feel like that's how it is with every single foundation. The first time you use it you don't really like it, but then you start liking it even more the more you try it out. And I think foundations just need a lot more time to just get used to your skin and all the makeup products you use. So another tip is to just keep patting the foundation in with the beauty blender and just like bouncing it off the face, and this is going to again help the makeup look more natural, and this will blend it in even more. Next I'm just going to be putting on the W7 Night Glow, and this is a highlighter, and this is a great dupe for the Benefit High Beam, and I think this is just gorgeous. It's just like a pinky rosy shine. Don't know how to explain it, but it is great. I love it, and this will be great for the makeup look because it will just bring some natural glow to your face without making you look shiny. So I'm just going to be putting this on the highlights of my face, so the cheekbones, the cupid's bow, chin, and a bit on the nose. And you can go all out with this, but I'm just going to put on this amount and just going to dab it in with my fingers. And this is just going to give a beautiful glow to the face. I'm just going to cover up my under eyes with some highlighter, and this is Illuminating by L'Oreal, and I'm just going to highlight under my eyes just to cover up the discoloration. And I'm not going to be putting that much, I'm just going to be putting a little bit. And I will also be putting it by the inner corners just to highlight that area. I'll also be bringing this onto my eyelid just to prime the eyes for the eyeshadow. And I think it's so much easier just to use a concealer instead of buying a eyeshadow primer, because this basically does the same job. And I'm just dabbing this in with my ring finger, and this will just help it really blend in, and the coolness of your finger will just really brighten up the under eyes. And as you can see, you can already see my under eyes are so much brighter than they were before. And I won't be setting the face with any powder just because I want it to look more natural, but I will be setting the under eyes because I crease a lot there, and you can just skip this step if you don't need to do that. Just be using the same matte powder for that. I use this powder for everything. This just helps keep it on. I'll just dab this on. Now that I've done that, I'm just going to be going in with a bronzer just to bring some colour back into my face. And I'll be using the Natural Bronzer by Rimmel in the shade Sunlight 021. And I'm going to try and be light with this because I don't want a really harsh line. And I'm just going to sweep this on through, and I'm just going to put this on where my cheekbones are, but just bronzing up the face, not contouring. I'll be bringing this onto my temples. I would really recommend this bronzer because it gives such a beautiful colour to your face, especially if you have pale skin like me. I think it just complements the skin really well. Putting on some rosy blush just to bring some colour into the cheeks. And I'll be using my Rimmel Little Blush in the colour Pink Rose 20, and this is the Lasting Finished Soft Colour Blush. So I'm just going to be dabbing that onto my cheeks. Now I'm just going to fill in my brows with my Brow Artist from L'Oreal, and I'm just going to try and fill it in as naturally as possible, but also put it into the shape that I like. Eyebrows may not be a great match to my hair because I just ran out of my other eyebrow pencil, so this one looks a bit ginger on me, but hopefully I will be able to buy a new one to match my eyebrows. But I will quickly just fill them in with some brown eyeshadow just to make it look more brown. I am now going to be using my Revlon Color Stay eyeshadow palette, and this is in the, well, this palette is called 505 Decadent, and it's got some beautiful glowy pinkies, and there's some copper and burgundy colors. I'm just going to use the two pink colors. So I'll just zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing to the eyes. So I will be taking this pink color from the very top and just putting that all over my lid just to give it that beautiful glow. I will then be taking the pink down here and just putting that in the outer corner and just blending it in. Next, from my YSL palette, in the number 7, it's from the Couture palette, I will be taking this beautiful highlight. I don't know if you can see it, it's just this white highlighter, and I'll be putting that in the inner corners of my eyes just to complete the eye look and to brighten the eyes. And that just brightens up the eyes even more than they were before. And if you wanted, you can put on some extra highlighter on top of your cheekbones if you wanted to, but I'm just going to keep it like this because I have oily skin, so if I did put on more highlighter, it would just look like I'm extra greasy. So now that I've finished the eyes, I am just going to set my face with the NYX Dewy Finish. I'm just going to finish it off with the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray, and this is going to give my face a dewy look to it and a more natural look. You just want to let it set and just let it cool and set into the face. And as you can see, this just gives the face a glowy finish, and I just love how all of the products complement each other and how it looks really natural. So the next step, I will be rimming my waterline with a pinky eyeshadow pencil, and this is just going to help the eyes brighten up even more and seem wider and bigger. I will be putting on the Club Defy by Max Factor and just coating my eyelashes just to make them stand out more and just to be the focus of the makeup look, because we haven't done anything dramatic to the eyes or anything like that. And the last step is putting some pink gloss on your lips, and this is the Max Factor, and I'm not sure what colour this is in because it came off, but it's just this gorgeous pink colour. I'm just going to be putting this on my lips to give it more of a glow.